Let's head on over to, want to talk about a little bit of Sydney McLaughlin. Sydney McLaughlin breaking the world record again in the women's 400-meter hurdles. She ran a time of 50.65 world record. Anna Cockrell coming in second with a 52.64. Jasmine Jones with the 52.77. And then Shamir Little with the 52.98, first woman out. Noah, break down your thoughts from just watching. And Sydney would have came in fourth at the flat 400 meters if she ran that over hurdles, that 50.65. So she's almost making the team in the flat 400. Your thoughts on just how dominant Sydney is right now in this event?
She's a demigod. Like, she's a cheat code. She's a demigod. She's the GOAT. She is all of those things. It's really the biggest gap I've ever seen from one person to the next in a field. I think the closest thing I've seen to that is Bolt. But even Bolt wasn't smoking shit like this. Like this is crazy, bro. Like, she's so – and I had a conversation with my dad today. I was like, yo, Dad, like, okay, I think Sydney going to run 49 this year. And she'll probably be done with this for a while. But I was like, if Sydney gets 2 years of training over 100 meters, can she beat Sha'Carri?
What do you think? So do you think –
I say yes. Bro, I say yes. I say yes. I think she can do it. My dad obviously was like, no, he can't beat Sha'Carri. Da, da, da. Like, that's how special I think this girl is as a talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get back to the race, she dominated. And it looked like she was almost like in disbelief after. And she's done something, obviously, like, she never ran quite this fast. But she's broken his record a few times, and she never had this, like, sense of disbelief. Almost I could see it, like, the way she reacted. I was like, wow, like, I wonder why this time, you know? I wonder what that was. I'm sure there's going to be an interview about it at some point, but that's kind of what I took away.
50.65 is ridiculous. Like, as a professional, beating the next best person who set a personal best by 2 full seconds, that is ridiculous. Like, she finished the race and then they were still going over hurdles, bro. Like, that is insane. You got people, like, you are on the ground. You're doing high fives with people in the stands. We got people still fighting for their life over hurdle 10. Like, that is insane to me on how dominant it is. Like imagine if you were racing somebody in the 400 and you got somebody beating you by 2 seconds. Like, that would be the last time. That would be the last time I touch a track. If I'm in my professional thing, I get cooked by a peer of mine by 2 seconds. I'd be like, all right, it's time.
And I PR'd, like, I PV'd. Nah, bro.
And it's like, and Anna Cockrell's no slouch. Like, no. she could potentially get a medal. She could potentially get third place in at the Olympics. Like, imagine that. Like, the person that's in third place, the third best person in the entire world, is losing by 2 seconds in a 400-meter race. That is nuts to me of how dominant she is. I cannot wait for the Olympics to see Sydney McLaughlin versus Femke Bol. Cannot wait, because I think that, like, we may see that, like, if there's ever going to be a time that Sydney McLaughlin runs a sub 50, it's going to be at that Olympic final when she has Femke Bol on her outside and she's chasing her down and she's going to be running for her life. That is the time that we're going to see it. I pray to God that she's on her inside, because if Femke Bol is on her outside, I don't think it happens, or on her inside, I don't think it happens. But if Femke Bol is on her outside, I think we could see that world record go down to a 49.99 or something like that. But, like, she's just ridiculous. And how locked in she is, like, it's crazy. She's just, like, standing there, like, you know, swaying. I went back and I looked at the 2016 Olympic trials. She does the exact same thing there too. Like, she's just like, she's not looking at nobody. She's like looking down, like talking to herself. I guess, you know, probably saying like words of affirmation, things like that. She is ridiculous. I agree with you. I bet you if she wanted to change events right now and say, hey, for the 2026, you know, like, world championship, I want to run the 100. I ain't putting it past her. She could do whatever the hell she wants. Like, if she said she wanted to do the 800, she said she's doing the 1500. I'm like, F it. You're doing the 1500, girl. Like, she is so dominant as an athlete. It's just insane.
It's impressive, man. For real.
She just crazy stuff. Looking forward to hopefully getting a world record to go through this.